The road trip begins, guys. This weekend I'm going to be heading up to my alma mater, Binghamton University. I'm going to be staying with two of my good friends, Diana and Oswil. They actually just got married last year. Congrats. We're going to be checking out this really cool event. It happens once a year. It's called LUMA. It actually started after I graduated, so this is going to be my first time seeing it. Anyway, stay tuned. We're hitting the road. These are my friends Oswil and Diana.
Hi.
Can you explain to people what LUMA is, how long it's been around, all that good stuff?
LUMA's been running probably about 5 years and started in Binghamton by a guy named Joshua B. Lutsky. Basically, it's a giant film and lights projection festival that shows a bunch of different artists' work. They project it on the building and they incorporate the architecture and they make it a really big event sort of thing.
What did you think of it last year?
I thought it was amazing. It was really beautiful. It was really cool to see how they used the buildings and the architecture, like Oswald said, and incorporated it into all of the art that they did. And there were so many people. It was really a lot of great energy, so it was really cool.
And you guys are from New York, so if you guys are saying it's a lot of people, it's got to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like, where did all these people from Binghamton come from?
It was cool to see downtown that full. So.
Awesome. Well, let's get some food.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Last night was a ton of fun. We started off our night by going to the Garage, which was this really awesome Mexican restaurant. Oswald took us there. They had some really great Mexican food there. We had some tacos, some rice and beans. It was really delicious.
And a picture of margarita.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were drinking last night. Yeah. It's starting to get a little bit darker. LUMA starts at 9 o'clock. Right now it is just a few minutes till then, so stay tuned. This is my first time experiencing LUMA. It was all throughout downtown, primarily State Street, Chinego Street. There was a big event we saw at the arena. That was probably my favorite thing, honestly.
Yeah.
They had these live dancers and they were kind of behind this movie screen projector, dancing in accordance with the projections on screen. So it was all synced out. And it was cool because they kind of made a two-dimensional space feel very much more 3D.
It mirrored a lot of interpretive dancing. So I was trying to understand what the significance was with all the imagery and all the dancing and the choreography. I mean, the sequences started off with a giant pyramid and looked pretty Egyptian with the hieroglyphics that they had on there. And
I feel like it was kind of like an alien thing going on because it kind of seemed like advanced technology almost. National Treasure. It felt like they were solving some sort of complex puzzle or something.
They had this part where they had a couple of different elements fighting against each other.
Like a fire and ice thing going on.
Yeah, the fire and ice thing. But the dances were pretty amazing, and I don't know how they were able to keep their spots because I'm not sure they were seeing the projections as they're dancing, but it was pretty amazing.
I'm not sure if they tailored the animations to the dancers or if the dancers had to tailor their choreography to the animations. So it's one or the other, but really cool the way that they did it. They had these really impressive projections directly on the buildings.
Yeah, the show started around 9 p.m. and what's really fun about the historical buildings is that they're able to play off the architecture, especially with the pillars. You just see a bunch of the projections interacting with them, and it literally transforms the place.
And a lot of them are kind of telling these little stories. There was definitely one that was climate change, environmentally.
Yeah, that's
focused.
what I understood from it, especially when the businessman was trying to build up all these factories and then eventually they got torn down.
Maybe that industrialization is also harming us. I imagine they must have picked a spot for the projectors where they were going to be, kind of mapped out a very specific area, and then had to create these animations around the design of the building, like you said, columns and other things.
Mm-hmm.
But they did a really good job, I think, bringing that to life.
It was amazing, especially with the turnout that they're having. It's getting bigger every year, and I invite people to come see it for themselves.
And along with all the projections that they had on a lot of the buildings, they had local artisans that were selling their merchandise and memorabilia. It's an arts event, but it's a fun time. There's a lot going on. I hope you guys had a fun time checking out LUMA here in Binghamton, New York. And if you did, make sure to click that like, share, and subscribe button. Plus smash the bell to stay up to date on all my new content. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'll catch you next time.